Next game up, Kev, is one of your former sides, Everton, and you tipped it up. You were right with the Merseyside derby. You said Everton would at least get a draw, and to be fair to them, they should have nicked it in the last 5 minutes. I have to say, I thought Carlo Ancelotti, in terms of changing the shape when they have the ball and when they didn't have the ball against Liverpool, it was a masterclass in trying to nullify a Liverpool team. Yes, Liverpool weren't at their best, but I thought Everton were very good. Everton are 10-11 to beat Norwich away from home. And Norwich, they are struggling at the moment for goals. If you take their main talisman, Pukki, he's had 28 shots and he hasn't scored from, if you exclude penalties. So Calvert-Lewin is a player who impresses me. 6 of his 13 league goals have come away from home. How do you see this one going, Kev?
Yeah, well, you mentioned the lack of goals for Norwich. I think that's going to be the key. I think it's 1 goal in the last 7 Premier League games for Norwich. Serious lack of goals going forward, lack of chances created as well. That's the thing. When you're looking at them early on this season, Norwich as well, they were creating chances. Pukki, who you mentioned there, was flying. I think the team around him was certainly gelling. It was a continuation from the Championship form, and they maybe took the Premier League by a little bit of surprise early on, and they had that famous win, of course, against Man City early on this season. But that form simply isn't there. Everton going into that Merseyside derby, there was a suggestion that they might not be quite fresh enough because they hadn't played any games. But Carlo Ancelotti suggested that they had a few injuries within the side, and they just needed to get the team perfectly right, perfectly organised, and prepared for that Merseyside derby, and it worked for them. Could have nicked it, as you say, maybe as well within it. So I think Everton come into it with a mindset of, look, we can go down to Norwich. We've got a little bit more freedom within us now to go and get a goal. I think they'll probably do that. They'll be a bit more expressive. Richarlison looks the outstanding candidate for me for Everton for the first goal scorer. I think he was a handful at times when Everton were counter-attacking against Liverpool, and he has been an excellent player or an excellent signing for Everton. So he'd be one that we're looking at certainly for Everton. I think Everton will win this game. Everton to win to 0. I spoke about lack of goals for Norwich, 1 in 7 Premier League games, and I'd have to go with Everton on this. I think Ancelotti will get them right. Everton to win this to 0, and Richarlison to score at any time is a good bet in my eyes.